Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for Indiana, they've got Halliburton, Miles Turner out there with Walker. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Maxey. Boy, he just disappeared against New York. They needed him. And here's Oubre from the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Asking Oubre to help stretch the floor, and he delivers.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Up top, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's McCain. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. The coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So it's Philadelphia now. Maxey surveys. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Embiid. Lets the three fly. The Pacers pull it in. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Turner in the high post. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Hey, Turner's not just an interior scorer. This guy has a jumper that's really reliable. So you got to honor and respect his shot.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And the Pacers with possession here after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Some room here for George. Had the space there, but it's offline.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's Nesmith with a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. Sixth in opponent shooting percentage, and they're in the top 10 in three-point shooting. Some solid deep shooting from this team, just enough to stretch out defenses.
And as you said, their defense this season has been rock solid. They don't give up a lot of easy scoring options and put good pressure on the offense. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. Oh, and Turner with a block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
He's off on the first, and in the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, B.A., most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Now here's Oubre. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Embiid, a screen on Mathurin. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got 6.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Mathurin.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
No good on the free throw.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
He hits the second from the line. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jumper. He has 7.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
First one falls.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
And Embiid drops them both. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And here's Indiana now. Now Nesmith. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Halliburton outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Shot from the inbound. Halliburton, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's McCain. Still no points. Embiid, high post. Wide open. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Halliburton against Maxey. Pass to Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So it's Philadelphia now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
That free throw misses. The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And he's good on the second. For Indiana, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's McCain. Finished off the break.
Excellent D from Maxey that time, getting the steal and starting the break.
Now here's Mathurin. 14 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And here's Turner. Embiid covers. Turner passes to Halliburton. Mathurin against Oubre. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Halliburton. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Mathurin. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Oubre. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And it's Maxey missing. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Nesmith. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Oubre, a screen on Halliburton. Maxey against Halliburton. Maxey attacking. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
Maxey against Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Embiid. Here's Turner. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Maxey. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Now here's Maxey. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Mathurin. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Mathurin has a little bit of Mitch Richmond in him. You know, a guy I love watching work. Strong, aggressive, quick, talented as a scorer. Man, he's got game.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Both free throws good from Mathurin. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Maxey against McConnell. To stop the run, Maxey passes to Drummond. Deflected! And here's Mathurin. He's got 5. Toppin left side. Nembhard outside. Pass to Jackson. Over Drummond. The Pacers again can't hit. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting an impressive 47%. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana leading. Jackson outside. Now McConnell. Maxey covering. Back to McConnell. Tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Jackson finds Maxey. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Maxey's got his third bucket of the night.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
The Pacers shooting an impressive 47%. McConnell against Maxey. Outside Mathurin. Down low.
Second and second chance points. And they're among the top 10 in the league in block shots. They don't concede easy buckets at the rim. Their big men play great help defense inside.
And the free throw shooting you mentioned. They're not a team you can be too physical against. They don't waste their chances at the line. And he makes the first.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for McConnell. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Maxey. And so Jackson nails both of them. And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Grimes. The 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Halliburton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. 1:03 left to play in the first. Toppin with it. No good with a layup. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Nembhard. And over the last month, these point guards have been shooting the rock with confidence. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Halliburton.
It's really simple. As a point guard, it's your job to create good shots for others. These guys also are great at creating shots for themselves.
Well, you know they're not going to do that, though. I mean, even as deadly as they are from the field, they're always looking to set up their teammates first.
The first free throw is good. McConnell, he's checked in for Bryant. He's perfect from the line this time. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Jackson against Halliburton. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And now the Sixers on the break. Butler with the ball. And it's McConnell picking him up. They get it back. Pass to Embiid. Butler's got space. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Indiana trailing here. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Now here's Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
It's a tie game in Indiana, and we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
McConnell with it. Yet to see a basket. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Grimes in at the three. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, B.A., of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring. There's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. Halliburton is just one of those young guys that has a really well-rounded game, makes shots pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
The Pacers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Jackson. And it's blocked by Embiid. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Yabusele. Embiid inside. Defended by Halliburton. Toppin with a steal. Jackson against Halliburton. And now the Sixers on the break. Jackson on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at the Pacers, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And, of course, there's Philadelphia. They're 4 spots behind them.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's Toppin driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Grimes' shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton right side. Back to Nembhard. Puts up a deep 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Butler up top. He's marked by McConnell. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he can't get that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Pass to McConnell. Halliburton against Jackson. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Toppin. Grimes, the pass to Butler. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Butler's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Halliburton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be. Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw no good. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's Nesmith in for McConnell. The 76ers making a switch here. Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Yabusele. Over to the left wing. Pass to George. Over Toppin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Pistons, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Jackson. Over to the wing. George outside, 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Jackson can't get it to go. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Toppin can't connect from short range.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
George, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the left wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. In third, the 76ers.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Grimes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 3. Now Halliburton. 10 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw good. Halliburton. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
Like the way Halliburton continues to take more responsibility on the offensive end. His game warrants that he does that.
Pass to Embiid. Jackson outside. Back to Embiid. Clock at 6. Here's McCain, defended by Halliburton. They still need this. Great D that time from Halliburton. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. With the floater. Nesmith's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. George feels it out a bit. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's George. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Nembhard. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Jackson. That's good from George. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Pass to Matherin. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Matherin's got 8.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Embiid, a screen on Walker. Here's George. And it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Boom! He jams it straight down.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on George. Walker passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Here's McCain. Back to Maxey. It's George on the wing from outside the arc. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Turner. And here's Walker. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 3. And it's Matherin missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The Sixers leading. Here's McCain. 20 points for him last game against New York. Drops in the layup for 2.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Now here's McConnell. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Mathurin. This one for 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
McConnell outside. 3-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. And he drives in, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And so he hits both. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Mathurin. Walker, a screen on Oubre. Outside Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's McConnell. Maxey covering. That 3's off the mark. The Sixers lead by 5. Here's McCain. Nesmith covering. George outside. Off target with the 3.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
To the middle. Here's Walker. It's good.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
George outside. Mathurin against Oubre. Here's McCain. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. That one misses. Pacers trail by 4. Turner finds McConnell. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over George. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And Philadelphia has possession after the basket by Indiana. Drummond against Turner. Inside. Here's Maxey. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Nesmith. George defending. Nesmith passes to McConnell. Oubre against Mathurin. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's McCain. He's got 7. Up top, George. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nesmith passes to Turner. Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Maxey. To the right side. To the inside. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Sixers on top, up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and make the plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance. Fellas, he's been playing with some serious gusto.
Gusto? Is that a type of pasta?
No, gusto means playing with vigor, effort.
Ernie, why didn't you just say that? Stop trying to confuse me with those fancy words, Ernie.
Sorry, big fella. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Pacers.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Halliburton. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Toppin, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Toppin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
George passes to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And here's Halliburton. Toppin outside. Wide open look. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. And so here is Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Toppin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Turner finds Toppin. Shoots over George. Toppin's shot is off.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
McCain's shot is off. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, BA. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. Nesmith passes to Toppin. Over Maxey. And that one hits the back iron. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan.
Fourth in field goal percentage, and you like how they're taking care of the ball, minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And to have a great field goal percentage, you have to show great patience and judgment. These guys are coached to think through every play. Now here's Nesmith. He's got 7. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and the basket by Halliburton.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. In the 3rd spot, Joel Embiid.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
The Sixers lead by 7. Maxey passes to Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pacers trail by 6. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Just 5 to shoot. Turner in the high post. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Turner. That time on the assist by Mathurin. Turner's got 8.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Maxey. Yep, that one goes. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Nesmith. 7 points in the game. Back to Halliburton. The 3-ball. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 15. Oubre passes to Embiid. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Here's Halliburton. 18 points for him. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Shout out to them for getting to the foul line. They've been the aggressors, taking that ball to the basket, and they've been able to knock down a good percentage of those free throws.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Maxey with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Turner. And it's Embiid again missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's McCain. He has 7. Here's Embiid. No one near him. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Up top, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
The 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Oubre. The Pacers pull it in. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside, George with a steal. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6. To the wing, right side. Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Halliburton against Maxey. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Because of his incredible scoring ability, many consider George to still be a star.
And here's Indiana now. Halliburton outside. Down low. Mathurin against George. 6 to shoot. Embiid with a steal. To the paint. Here's McCain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Buries it down low. And it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Nesmith on the wing. Mathurin against George. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Mathurin. Here's Maxey. He's got 11.
Maxey is a do-it-all guard. I mean, defense never knows if he's going to shoot it, pass it, or take off the dribble.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. Free throw's good from Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey, so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Now here's Halliburton. 20 points for him. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 7 assists in the game. The Sixers lead by 7. Outside Maxey. Now George. 17 points in the game. Embiid, a screen on Mathurin. George for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Toppin, to the middle. Pass to McCain, 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. McCain's got 12 points in the game.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Pacers trail by 8. Now Turner. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. On target from range. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Turner. 3 on 3. Shot's good by Matherin. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to McCain. Down low. Embiid inside. Defended by Halliburton. Another shot. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Maxey against Halliburton. On the wing, Matherin. There's the 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's George. He's got 17. Pass to McCain. Maxey with it. Defended by Halliburton. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Tips it, and McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Maxey, that's good. 15 points in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Turner. Toppin outside. And here's Matherin. George defending. Clock at 4. Puts the move on. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. Matherin's got 12 points here in the second half. George outside.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. No good on that one. And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left in the third. McConnell against Maxey.
I see him.
McConnell outside. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Back to McConnell for the tie. Drummond grabs the miss. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's George. Misses from short range. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Sixers ahead, up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, look, you can score, but we're getting seduced into a shot trade with these guys. We don't want to do that, all right?
And both teams are clicking right now. But Coach Carlisle knows that defense will be crucial if they want to win this game.
Spot on. If they get a few stops, they'll be in great shape.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Butler out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Halliburton against Jackson. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Embiid inside. Jackson on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It's almost unbelievable how fluid Embiid is at his side. And his aggressiveness to boot, I mean, that really forces defenses to compromise a bit when they defend him.
Embiid drops them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Jackson against Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Jackson. Toppin outside, shoots over Jackson. And there's Toppin on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Yabusele. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And there's a pick. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. McConnell against Butler. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
McConnell against Butler. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Halliburton. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Back to Nembhard. 4-3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Butler. Stolen by Jackson. Now the Pacers on the move. McConnell passes to Toppin. Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. He pulls it. Yabusele. And the basket is good. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Halliburton. High arcing shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. An and 1 opportunity.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nesmith's checked in. Free throw good. Halliburton.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Pass to Drummond. Maxey against Halliburton. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Top and right side. Now Halliburton. Maxey covering. Launches a three. The Pacers again can't hit. The Sixers lead by 5. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Maxey. He takes it in. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Nembhard to tie it up. Knocks down the long J. It's all knotted up.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Halliburton against Maxey. Here's McCain. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down. And the 76ers lead by 2.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
For Indiana, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Toppin to take the lead. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Philadelphia, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here's Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Maxey. Toppin. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. They get it back. Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-2 run.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They're very fast, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Pass to McCain. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Mathurin. Here's Turner. Up and in from the low block.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
The 76ers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Maxey against Halliburton. Drummond to screen on Halliburton. The shot. And it's Maxey missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's George. Embiid, a screen on Jackson. George for three. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Back to Mathurin. And Embiid with the block. All by himself. Here's Maxey. Finished off the break.
If he wants to make an impact, now's the time to do so. That's only his first hoop in 5 attempts this quarter.
Halliburton with the ball. Jackson with a screen on Maxey. Jackson left side. Turner for three. And once again off the mark by Indiana. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Tries again. And Turner with the block. Now Halliburton. Outside Nesmith. And here's Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. First one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here are the Pacers now. They're on an 18-6 run. Maxey against Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Oubre. Outside for Halliburton from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Jackson, the pass to Halliburton. With some arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Back to George. Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid. Over Jackson. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Walker. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Neesmith. Back to Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Embiid. And Indiana misses again. The Sixers trailing. Here's Maxey. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. There's a screen by Turner. Beyond the arc. Walker. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And Turner with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
.149 left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, Halliburton can be a pesky defender now. He's got quick feet, he's got length, and he's got the desire to defend.
Here's George. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Turner. Pass to Halliburton. A minute 29 left in the fourth. And then Turner with the dunk.
Halliburton read what the defense was trying to do and then found his man off the pick. Beautifully done.
Here's Maxey. There's the drive. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Walker with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Walker passes to Halliburton. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Back to Walker. Shoots over Maxey. Paul George pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to McCain. George, a screen on Matherin. Here's McCain. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Halliburton against Maxey. Halliburton pass to Neesmith. Clock at 6. George against Walker. Over George. They get it again. Turner. Yes!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing, McCain. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. George. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. So Indiana wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But a win's a win.
And so true. But you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.